Hi Aries and cross watchers and everybody else. Welcome to Sun Tribe Tarot. My name is Zelda and this is a general reading for Aries for the rest of the month of June. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing wonderful, Aries. Let's see what energies will be influencing you for the rest of the month. And again, it's a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. Take what resonates and just don't worry about the rest. It might resonate differently for different people. And yeah. I also owe you guys a bonus this month too, because last month I wasn't able to post, much Aries readings. Sorry about that. I was dealing with some health issues, but I'm back. I'm gonna give you guys some bonuses to make it up to you. Anyways, let's get right to the reading. Let's see what you've been dealing with, Aries. Hoping for a good reading. Let's begin. Aries. Interesting. So I have the Nine of Swords in reverse for you, Aries, along with the Queen of Cups and Hermit and the Temperance. I just wanted to show you guys like all the cards here. So what I'm getting, oh my god, big cards. So basically what I'm getting from this is that you're finding some peace and balance, Aries. You're nurturing yourself, you're loving yourself, you're getting rid of any anxieties, fears, stress, any regrets or guilt you might have been dealing with, or just anxiety issues. Whatever was stressing you out, you're letting go of it, you're moving on from it. You're very compassionate, very loving, very caring towards yourself and possibly towards other people too, but I think this is affecting you as well, like emotions for yourself. And with the Hermit, it's also finding some inner wisdom. You're accessing your inner wisdom, your inner guide, and it's helping you heal and find balance and peace, or at least harmony. And you're very patient as well. The Hermit is influenced by Virgo energy. Temperance, I believe, is Sagittarius so far. I also have Leo. And some water energy as well. So these are the energies influencing the spread so far. It could be any sign you're dealing with, but it could be one of these since it's showing up. Also with the Hermit, you might be isolating yourself. You might kind of keeping to yourself, or wanting to be alone, kind of being a little bit of an introvert for the time being. For some of you that could be the case, not for everybody, but regardless, there is finding peace, balance, harmony, and self-care and self-love, and getting rid of a lot of stress and anxieties. I also have the Four of Pentacles, so along with the two fours, along with the Four of Swords in reverse, it looks like you were holding on to some It's like you're clinging, you're holding on to someone or something that is bringing a lot of restlessness, anxiety, and stress. Maybe you're holding on to stress itself or anxieties itself. You're unable to. It's like, well, I mean, here there's healing, and it could be where like you're dealing with a person who is this way too. For some of you Aries, again, when I read your energies, and if you're dealing with a person, I'm reading their energies, the situation, the energies can apply to you in reverse, to your dynamic in reverse. So take it as it resonates. Let me get some clarifiers here, because you're healing. So what's this restlessness about? What's this clinging? Oh. What are you holding on to? You're holding on to a heartbreak from the past, or a heartbreak or disappointment that it involved either family members or people that you feel like are your family tribe, or somebody that you have a long history with, or somebody from the past. I have the Six of Cups that showed up, so like past connection here, or family, and it's paired with the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. I was really trying to pull one card, but all of these came out, so I guess they had a message for you, or some of you Aries. But yeah, it looks like there was unequal give and take in this dynamic with this person, or in this situation when it comes to Aries. Like, they weren't matching you when it comes to giving, investing, responsibility, faithfulness, help, whatever it may be. It was unequal. Like, the scales were not even here. Somebody was doing a lot more than the other person wasn't giving enough or doing enough. And I think this caused some like frustrations or anger or resentment, and it broke your heart or disappointed you, even though you had love for them or had good memories with them. Because I also have the Ten of Cups too, moving forward. So I think possibly this was either a family member, could have been a relationship, a spouse, but can also be friends. But it's somebody you have emotional ties with, basically, very close to you. And I think you either had this 10 with them, the emotional fulfillment, the happiness, the joy, or like you wanted this. Even if you didn't have it with them, you wanted this with them, or you hoped or you thought that this is where you were going to end up. But I don't think it happened. It's like, there's heartbreak. So, and I also have the Page of Wands in reverse too. So it's like lack of passion, or lack of action, or lack of passion here. Likely from the other person. Could be you, where you lost passion, but could be the person you're dealing with, if you are dealing with an individual, which looks like a lot of you are. And I think you're holding on to like possibly some feelings or thoughts, like disappointment or heartbreak and pain, sorrow, and so on. Whatever they did to you, whatever you experienced that hurt you or saddened you, possibly you're holding on to it, you're clinging. And I think that's keeping you from healing and finding peace completely. So you might need to be patient with yourself, Aries. Aries, be patient. Not the best advice from Aries usually, but hey. In this case, it looks like it's necessary for your healing and peace of mind and peace of heart. And also with the 10, 10 is a completion, an ending of some sort. And I also have the 5 of Cups in reverse right after the 10 of Cups. So I think in the past, or recently, or now maybe for some of you, where there was or is some sort of emotional conflict, drama, breakup, or falling out. Something very disappointed or that made you very sad again, re-emphasizing the 3 of Swords here. But you're like getting over it. You will be moving on from it. So that whatever happened that hurt you or again disappointed you, I think you're holding on to it. And maybe some memories. This 10 of Cups could also be memories you're holding on to with this person. I don't know. I'm not sure if there is a break. Some of you might experience like a breakup or a break, since I also have the Hermit, kind of like being alone. But it could be where you just took a break. But we'll see. I also have the Queen of Wands along with the Knight of Swords here. So moving forward, you will take action, or it could be where you, like the Knight of Swords can also mean communication or a message. And usually it's either like by phone or social media, internet, email, and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be, though, verbal communication. I think, though, this is more so you gaining confidence. Queen of Wands, fire energy here. You speaking your truth. Yeah, I think this is you gaining confidence, stepping into your power, being very sure of yourself, your judgment, and speaking your truth, or knowing your truth at the least. Let me see. Yeah. You're going to take action in order, it's like you're going to take very quick action moving forward in June to like even the scales in a situation or in a partnership or relationship. I think you've been dealing with this person or situation for a long time, Aries, and or at least for a while. And it's like arriving at a point where time's up, and you need, in this, like there is no harmony or balance here, no peace, and you're going to take very decisive action to even the scales and fix things for you. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius, by the way. I got 2 Temperance cards, and then some Queen of Wands, fire energy. Possibly could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be though. It's just the energy here. Oh, wrong deck. And then the Knight of Wands. Yeah, for some of you I think are dealing with either a Sagittarius or somebody with very strong Sagittarius placement or Jupiter aspects and stuff in their chart. Possibly, doesn't have to be though. This could also be you, where Sagittarius Jupiter energy is influencing you, Aries. It's possible. But this is all very quick action. Again, this is just re-emphasizing that message with the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Whew. A lot of energy, a lot of movement here, very fast. Also communication. And I also have the Temperance in reverse too, clarifying these cards. So let's see what this action is. I'm curious. Could also be a decision because of the Knight of Swords. As I said that, I pull a card and then I got the Judgment card. So for some of you, it is a decision. So you might have issues of trust, stability, accountability or responsibility, or again, investment when it comes to this person or situation you're in. And I think you're going to either take some action or communicate or do something to like address this problem. I got both of them. Oh, well, you addressing the problem looks like you moving away. Yeah, I got another. What? Where did this card come from? Oh. I got another Six of Pentacles, both in reverse. Yeah, the situation you're in is not just. It's not fair. It's not equal. It's especially in a tangible or material way, like somebody's not being fair to you or giving you what you deserve or treating you the way you're, how you deserve to be treated. But yeah, back to this. I have both Queen of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, both in reverse. So I think this is like you making the decision to let go and move on from this situation or person, at least for the time being, especially mentally. Could also be physically, but it's due to lack of stability, or lack of prosperity, lack of commitment or investment or responsibility. Take whatever resonates. It's something material and tangible. I think this person or partnership that you're dealing with could also, like, it's not grounded or realistic, possibly for some of you. And I don't think you're wanting to invest in it any longer. You don't want to, start off again or anything like that. You're focused on moving away. Six of Swords here. Packing your bags and moving away from them. So I think once you decide to move away, it's going to happen very fast. Until then, I think you're being very patient until you hit a point where you're like, all right, time's up. I know everything I need to know about this, or I realize, what I need to, again, realize about this, and I need to move on. I'm not, there's no potential, no realistic potential here for me. Opportunity or investment. Could also be commitment issues too for some of you. You're gonna disappear. This High Priestess card comes right after the Six of Swords. So I think once you leave, you're going to disappear from this situation or person's life. Like, you also might come at a point where you start ignoring your intuition. You shut it out, and all you're focusing on is your mind, your logic, your reason, your judgment, and stuff like that. No emotions, and no intuition. Because I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then moving forward I have the Queen of Swords along with the Page of Swords in the upright. It's like you're trading one for the other. It could also be for some of you where one of you is the Pentacles energy and the other is the Swords energy. But whoever, if this is the case, then whoever is influenced by the Pentacle energy, which is Earth energy, I think they're either very stubborn or, again, not really good with money, responsibilities, investments, effort, or even commitment and loyalty and stuff. So whatever it is, like, there's instability there, and whoever is the influenced by the swords energy here, which is air energy at the same time, mostly, is way more clear-minded and not emotional, pretty cold, but clear-minded, logical, and wants to basically make decisions with clarity and calmness. They're no nonsense. They're not afraid to say what's on their mind, to speak their mind basically. Yeah, I got the Knight of Swords here too in the upright. I got all of these. I'm missing the King of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is more so willing to share her opinions or share her judgments and communicate. More of an open, like extroverted energy here. So it can also represent some communication, but I think here this is more so you trading instability in for mental clarity, logic, and reason. And that's great because I think you're going to be able to see things very clearly about this person or situation. And it, like, let me see. You're making like head over heart decisions when dealing with this situation or person. You're no longer waiting on them. You will no longer wait on them. You will no longer want to make plans with them or see yourself with them in your future. You don't, or you won't moving forward. Like you're shutting them out. I have the Emperor in reverse. Aries energy, by the way. You're not going to really be in your element. I think you're going to really shut down. Except for your mind and your tongue, everything else you're going to shut down in order to like deal with this situation, deal with leaving. For some of you Aries, again, it could be where a person is leaving you. It could have, this whole thing could apply to your situation in reverse, so keep that in mind. But you're going to be feeling very out of your element. Not really wanting to, you know, do much with them, and you're shutting them out. That's like a very clear-minded no when the Emperor in reverse along with the Queen of Swords and stuff. Also, you might gain a new perspective too once you leave this situation. Mentally especially, you're going to understand something you missed before, you didn't know before. You're going to gain a new perspective or new wisdom and knowledge, which brings with it a lot more clarity here. And I think you're very disappointed. That's what I'm getting from here. Lots of disappointment, frustrations, being tired with the other person or situation. You want teamwork, you want effort, you want action, you want movement, you want security. You want comfort with this person or in this situation. You want collaboration. I mean, I don't think you've been getting that anyways with both Six of Pentacles in reverse, unequal give and take. You want teamwork, collaboration, Three of Pentacles here. Also have the Chariot. Yeah, you're gonna like leave and then you're gonna move forward and find others who will work with you, who will collaborate with you and be on the same page as you, or at least bring something good to the table when you know, in a relationship or partnership, friendship with you. You know, you're gonna make very fast movement to, like, you're gonna move really fast to find people who will work with you, whether that's, you know, romantic, business, family, or whatever. And you want success. You're shooting for success. You're not waiting. Once, you know, you're like, all right, this is done with the other person or situation, you're not waiting around. You're going out and exploring and finding a support system or people that will work with you. Yeah, and that it's gonna be a new beginning. Like I said, new perspective, new clarity, new information, but also with that comes a new beginning here. And that involves you. The way you do reach success is you, again, go find people that will support you and work with you and be on the same page, or at least listen to you and is more open to you, you know. And is, you know, and people that are very clear-minded, people that are grounded, responsible, you know, they invest in you or in whatever you're dealing with or working with. And they're very clear. They don't lie, they don't play games, they don't keep secrets, you know. They're very clear-minded and communicate with you in a healthy way. That's what you need. That's what will bring movement and success into your life. And even new gain wisdom. Some of you were just plain confused with this other previous person or situation that you were dealing with. There could have been lies, deceit, mysteries, secrets, games being played and stuff like that, or it was just confusing for a little while. And I think it got to a point where it was just such a heavy burden on you, and you'd been tired of dealing with this over and over again, or for a long time. I have the 10 of Wands along with the Moon card, both in reverse. So what this means is you're coming to a point, or you will finally arrive at the point where you find balance, 2 of Pentacles, you find equal give and take, you find your person or your tribe or your team that will work with you, that will bring balance, whether it's love or business. And this, once you arrive at this point, you're going to drop all that heavy burden you've been carrying, all whatever has been weighing you down, holding you back, stressing you out, or just exhausting you. You're throwing it all like off your shoulders, freeing yourself, getting over an ending or a completion that you arrived at, and also gaining clarity again and again. Clarity, clarity, clarity. A lot of swords. And when the moon is in reverse, the moon is setting, so all the smoke and the fog and the mist disappears, and you're finally able to see the person or situation for what they or who they really are, what was really going on. And you understand it, and any games that were being played or lies, everything comes to the light, and then you drop them, basically. Because you have better things here, better people to deal with, work with, or love. Yeah, that's good. Anything else for Aries? I got another 6 of Cups. Yeah, this person from the past, or this situation from the past. I got the King of Pentacles in reverse too. Wow. 3 Pentacles in reverse. I mean, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles all in reverse. And it's attached to the past, 6 of Cups, which I got previously in your spread, in your reading. So whoever this is or whatever this is, unstable. It could be money issues as well, or problems with children if you're married and stuff, or if you have children. Whoever this is from the past, they might try to resurface and stuff, but they're like not changed. They're just still stubborn, still not giving, still not budging, still too, like, in a way, too conservative. Like, they don't want to change or do anything new or step outside their comfort zone. You know, they're very stubborn and standing their ground, or again, not responsible, non-committal even maybe. So maybe even controlling, also could be a control, like a tendency to be controlling here, especially materially. Aries. Yeah, I got the Justice in reverse. Again, the situation you were in or the person you were dealing with, they were not fair to you. It was not just. They did something wrong. They did you wrong in some way. And again, for some of you, this will apply vice versa, but the Justice card is also about karma. So karma's catching up to this person or in this situation. Man. It's because it's attached to the Six of Cups, right after the Six of Cups, which is associated with the past. And then the Justice is about karma, so karma catching up. Whatever was done wrong, whether it was on your part or the other person's part, if you're dealing with an individual or in a situation, they're going to meet their consequences. They're not going to like it either. Whoever meets the consequences of their actions or wrong decisions or, I don't know, problems, you know, they're not going to be happy, but it's going to be, they're definitely going to meet consequences here. Yeah, I think what that is like this person, once you move on, this person might come back or try to resurface, or try to kind of like try to get back into the picture. I got the Five of Pentacles in reverse too, to add to the Justice in reverse, Six of Cups, and King of Pentacles in reverse. And they're gonna try to come back out from the cold, come back into the picture, but and I think you do have good memories with this person too. It's not all bad, but I think you're gonna turn them down because they're still not bringing justice. They're still not approaching you in a fair way, in an honest way. They still might be playing games if that's an issue, or lying and stuff. Like, they're not being fair and just and truthful. Yeah, exactly. The Tower, to finalize it, ruled by Mars, your ruling planet, but also Scorpio energy too, basically symbolizing endings and transformations and change. And coming after all these cards, this is basically you not accepting them, not wanting them to come back out from the cold and back into the picture, and you're willing to bring it to an end. Be like, okay, this isn't working, whatever this is, relationship, friendship, you know, whatever, it's gonna come down crashing, it's gonna fail, and it may happen very intensely or abruptly. You or the person might feel this way, but it's an ending and a major change regardless. Yeah, you're not like playing this person's game no more. You're not dealing with them no more. Because so much confusion they bring. They could be clouded, their judgment could be clouded with their emotions, or they could try to cloud your judgment by playing games with your emotions, with your heart, trying to trigger you, or I don't know, manipulate you, confuse you, lie, you know, play games. I have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, all of that is bringing the Tower energy, the ending and the change here. Anything else for Aries? No. I'm gonna pull the other deck. right, anything else for Aries? Yeah. Yeah, it's like you reached the tipping point. This actually literally accidentally fell out. I didn't even try to pull from this deck. The card just literally fell onto the table. The 10 of, oh, it's like really sparkly. I didn't know you were able to see it. All right, 10 of Wands. So it's you reaching a tipping point, not being able to take it anymore, and accepting that whatever this is, it's coming to an end, a completion, and you're ready to unburden yourself. But the cards I did pull out, oh wow, I got another 10 of Wands. Holy crap. Remember, I also had a 10 of Wands in the other deck too. 3 decks, all 10 of Wands come out. So you're like, dude, I'm not gonna deal with you no more. You're like, I am so tired. I've been like dealing with you for how many long? How long? All these like wands are like experiences I had with you, good and bad, and whatever they were doing that was just a burden to you, tiring, and you're very defenseless and not wanting to deal with this person or situation no more. I have the Death card too, Scorpio energy again. Another card that symbolizes or brings the energy of endings. And change and transformation, transformative endings basically. It just supports the Tower energy here. So definitely an ending. It's crazy. A lot of signs are going through endings here, but it looks very necessary. Yeah, there could be some anger again here. I also have the 8 of Wands along with the Queen of Wands in reverse, so not wanting to like move towards this person, not wanting to give, like I think you're losing a lot of passion. There could again be frustration, and you're not wanting to work with them or deal with them no more. You're bringing in that Death energy here because it was just a lot of confusion. The Moon card again. Mysteries, lies, deceits, like somebody was keeping you in the dark. And it's crazy because when somebody keeps you in the dark, and finally when they do shine a little bit of light, you start moving to the light like a moth to a fire. And then you don't even realize like they're hurting you, harming you or whatever. And they control you that way by keeping you in the dark and confused. And I think you've had enough. If this was your situation, an aspect of it, you've had enough. And moving forward, you're going to be very careful to not deal with any person or get into any situation that will bring these energies back into your life. You're done with it. All right. So it looks like the month of June, that's what you're going to be dealing with. But all of this, you're doing it for yourself, like moving on and stuff, so that you can heal and find peace. Necessary. So you can bring better people, better situations into your life that are willing to work with you, that are truthful. But yeah. Now I'm going to pull from my Spirit Animal Oracle deck to see what advice the universe has for you, Aries. What's the best advice the message universe can give Aries in the month of June? What's the best advice Aries can get here? Best advice for Aries. The Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Yeah, you need, because all the pentacles were like all reverse in most of the reading. So again, there was instability. I guess for some of you could mean that the foundation that whatever you had with this person or in this situation was built on was very weak or problematic, or there were issues with boundaries and respect and stuff. That could be true for some of you, but yeah, the Beaver spirit is saying lay a solid foundation moving forward. And then I have the Chameleon spirit as well, which is saying act as if. Let's see what they mean here. I'm still new with this deck, so still in the reading phase, but I mean, the Beaver is a builder, so I guess you will be moving into an energy that requires you to build, again, lay solid foundations, create your stability, your trust, whatever you need and haven't been getting, create it. You have what it takes, but be patient with it so that it is solid. Alright, it's saying, Beaver Spirit is here to tell you about a power living within you that is born of spirit, the source from which all life arises. This is the power to establish the sacred connection with the universal consciousness so you can deliberately co-create the world you desire. Know that it takes work, determination, and sustained effort to co-create and lay a solid foundation for your dreams. Aries usually excel at this. Determination, work, motivation. Oh yeah, it's all Aries usually. But yeah, if with spirit as your partner, you bring the twigs and branches of your intentions and desires and spread them across the river of time, you'll be amazed at what you can do. You will find that you can even change the direction of the flow of life. You can ensure that your world will be prosperous and purposeful, filled with love and joy, and rich with magic and meaning. That which you desire will come to you and remain sustainably if you build on a sturdy foundation. Keep your intention and energy consistent and deliberate, using all your resources and the energy of this wonderful, productive time. Have faith. Beaver Spirit has come to warn you to check for rotten wood in the foundations of your dreams. Anybody rotten or any situation, like any bad decisions like you made, or mistakes or anything like that, you feel like it's time to close out. What's the word? I think I'm bilingual, so when I think in two languages, and I have a difficult time kind of switching and translating in my mind. So sorry guys, sometimes I get like, what's the word? But yeah, anybody like rotten, anybody that is just not giving you what you deserve, you're gonna get rid of them. Perhaps you built your hopes on faulty promises or wishful thinking that something would work out just because you wanted it to. Oh man, I know I've done that. Maybe you made choices from a place of unworthiness, hoping that once you got what you desired, it would somehow change you and make everything better, and you had to face the truth that it didn't. Or Beaver Spirit may be telling you it is time to accept things as they are, and people for who they are, and perhaps consider abandoning the project, relationship, or situation so you can make room for something better. Perhaps you need to go back and rebuild a solid foundation because what you desire may not be in alignment with what your soul intends. So yeah, get busy now. Beaver Spirit says this is not a time to procrastinate, but a time to start building again, always mindful of the foundation you are laying, trusting that Spirit is co-creating with you. Oh, that was just the Beaver. And then we got Chameleon. So I think the Beaver energy comes first for you. And then let's see what Chameleon is saying. I'll try to be quick. Let's see. All right. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Okay, so this is actually supporting the beaver spirit. So they work together, the chameleon and the beaver spirit energies. Where was I? Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Oh, okay. Chameleon Spirit is talking about the new chapter, the new phase you'll be opening up in your life, and the new people you'll be bringing into your life, or new situations you'll be getting into. So yeah, like if you feel like you don't know what to do, or you know, you're unsure, or uncomfortable, or uneasy, you just go with the flow, just, you know, observe and adapt and be patient. So life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself. It's about learning how to dance with others. Being sensitive and having empathy for others can become a heavy burden if you don't practice self-care. Which self-care came up in the beginning of your reading, by the way. Could it be you're feeling stressed because you've tuned in to challenging emotions that aren't even yours? Chameleon Spirit does not want you to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing or distracting yourself, hoping the feelings will just go away, or attempting to rescue another who may be having a pity party. You can be swallowed up trying to manage it all. It is time to figure out where you end and the rest of the world begins. So laying boundaries. Not all conditions are yours to match. You need to distinguish your own color from the rest of the world right now and take time out to soothe your sensitive soul. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded and avoid people who revel in drama. Yeah. Take a break from social media too. Yeah, well, whatever works for you. Self-care and a timeout is the answer to this temporary dilemma. So yeah, that's Chameleon. Being adaptive, also staying true to yourself, knowing your worth, and finding your own colors apart from other people, and laying some really necessary boundaries between you and other people. Healthy boundaries, though. Well, yeah, that was the reading for Aries for the rest of June. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being patient. If it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please do like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you for watching. I'll be putting out some bonuses for you again for the rest of the month. So I'll see you guys in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.